Hello, hello, hello. Good evening and good morning. Good evening sa lahat ng mga sa Pilipinas and good morning to all over the world. Hello, hello. This is your passive income show with me, your host Carl D. And tonight we have a very exciting guest. Kilalang kilala siya sa OFW world and now conquering the local markets na rin. No? So before that, can I see where you guys are watching from? Can you go to the chat box and type hello? Just type hello, Sir Carl, and where you are watching from. Ayan, so let's see. Yes, we are now going live on Facebook and welcome sa lahat ng nanonood. This is your passive income show and every Tuesday we talk about investments like property, financial planning, how to grow your wealth. Yan yung mga topic natin. And we have mga experts and we have mga people who have made their mistakes, who learned, who have different experiences, and we invite them to share their stories. So hello to everybody who's watching live. And all right, without further ado, so let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. All right, Sean, let me share my screen. There you go. All right, so tonight, guys, our session is dedicated to this upcoming event this weekend. This weekend na to, guys. Hindi na to next week, but this weekend. I think it's Friday and Saturday, no? And this event, kaya ko siya intentionally talagang ni-request to be promoted in our show. It's because hanep to. It's 30 speakers, guys. 30 speakers. And I cannot imagine reading 30 books in just one weekend and learning from the minds of 30 people. So if I really encourage everybody na if you're watching this and you are not busy this weekend, you have to make sure you get tickets to this event. All right? And we're also going to have the organizer, the founder of this event speak to us. So without further ado, our guest speaker for today is a good friend of mine, and I'm sure kilalang-kilala na siya in the investment world. His name is not new to everybody who's wanting to learn and improve their lives. Kumbaga, for the past few years, this guy has been so kind and generous with his time, putting together events like this. You know, dati, these events would be live, no, in events. And yung mga kanood is mga 300, 400, 500, ganun lang. But now, I think they're gonna target more than 100,000 Filipinos all over the world. So our guest speaker is the president and founder of TGFI, the Global Filipino Investors, from 2011 to today. You know, this is a group na, dati mga samahang overseas Filipino workers lang, and it became a community, a big community, and now it has grown to more than 850,000. I repeat, 850,000 combined followers in different social media platforms. And, ganun talaga karami ang Filipinos na all over the world, no? And now, even the local. So, people who are part of the community, they learn from each other about how to invest, how to save money. So, yung mga regular folks ay nabibigyan ng opportunity to learn from really, really experienced financial speakers, no? So, without further ado, let me bring in a good friend of mine, Mr. Floi Wycoco.
Hello, good evening. Good evening sa lahat ng kasama natin ngayon in the stream, and of course sa ating idol, si Idol Carl D, the property guru.
Salamat, Floi. Salamat, idol. So how are you, Floi? How are things?
Doing good. So right now, we are a bit busy preparing for the event this Saturday. Well, that's Saturday and Sunday. That's August 28 and 29. Medyo marami kasing kailangan gawin kasi nga we need to do coordination with all of the speakers, and of course alam naman natin pagka coordination of speakers, medyo may kanya-kanyang preferred time yung mga yan. So, but of course, sanay na kami. We've been doing this for since 2012. So, kumbaga it's already part of our system to do this kind of events. And regardless on how stressful things can be, worth it naman at the end of the day.
Alright. So sa mga viewers natin, stay and watch this show. Somewhere in the middle, ilalabas ni Floi kung paano kayo makakuha ng free tickets to this FinLit Summit. Diba, Floi? Mamaya mo na i-reveal, ha?
Yes, of course.
Alright. So Floi, before we go to your FinLit Summit, let me stop my share. Kilala ka na ng maraming tao dito sa Pilipinas and all over the world, but you have a very interesting backstory, no? Can you share saan how did it all started? I want you to start by the time that you left the Philippines, ha?
Yeah. So, as a former OFW, sige. Well,
before ka muna nag-OFW, ano ginagawa mo sa...
Sige. So, well, yung pinaka-story naman yan, to be honest, when I always tell this to people na before I started to learn and advocate financial literacy, wala naman ako talagang alam about this field, this industry. As in, I'm not zero knowledge. I'm actually negative knowledge when it comes to financial education. Bakit negative? Kasi I experienced being bankrupt at some point in my life. So I got a debt worth 7 digits because of credit cards, because of overused credit cards. So ang ano ko kasi noon, thinking ko noon is that pwede naman takasan yung credit card, no? So ang sabi nga sa Pilipinas, wala nakukulong pagka utang.
Okay.
So I tried to do the same path. So bought things that I wanted. And then until I was already 25 back then, I realized na parang nung before I started to work, no, I aimed and told myself at 25 I'll already earn my first million. Pero bakit first million yung nakuha ko? It's actually first negative 1 million. So
ano mga binibili mo? How did you rack up your credit card debt?
Well, PlayStation, gadgets, all of the during those time, no? So, meron ako nun.
Living the life.
Living the life. So, enjoying the life. Kasi nga, single, no? So, enjoy the life so much that it led me to become bankrupt. And then, my girlfriend pa back then, no? Which is now my wife, nagpaparamdam na siya during those time na this is her ideal wedding. Gusto niya yung parang princess siya. And doon ako kinabahan kasi
hindi niya alam.
Hindi niya alam, wala akong pera. So,
7 figures in debt pala.
Oo. So, kinabahan na ako doon. So, I tried to look for work overseas. Yun na yung naging pathway ko rin. So, I experienced earning my first 6 digits worth of salary per month in peso. So, sobrang na-enjoy ko rin yun. But the problem is that hindi pa rin ako marunong magawak ng pera during those
mag-handle ng money.
Yes,
okay.
Hindi pa rin. So, parang na-realize na.
Saan ka ba napuntang country?
Singapore. So, I was in Singapore for 2 years.
Okay.
Parang na-realize ko na regardless of how big my salary, hindi ako makakaipon as long as my mentality is not on a saver type of mentality. Until someone told me to attend an event about financial education, personal finance pa yun. So, sobrang tamang-tama siya sa akin. That the first thing I did is that I withdrawn all of my money from the ATM. Tanda ko pa yun. As in, buong sweldo ko, withdraw. And then I bought 5 envelopes and then I allocated saan ba yung para sa expenses, saan ba yung para sa daily ko na bayarin or daily expenses, whatever, pampadala sa Philippines, and even savings and investments. So until it became a habit, so I started doing it on a regular basis. And after few months, naramdaman ko gumagaan na yung financial status ko.
Mhm.
Naglakas loob na rin ako na tawagan yung bangko na may pagkakautang ako. Sabi ko, kasi nung una wala ko planong tawagan yun eh.
Sa
So,
Pilipinas yon.
sa Pilipinas, sa
Then
Pilipinas. So,
you're in Singapore na.
yes, I was in Singapore. So, basically, I asked for a restructured program. So, they
Okay.
gave me a restructured program. So, I only paid for how much I owe them.
Oh,
So,
kasi interest yung
yung interest
nag-add
kasi yung
on.
nagpalaki. Oo, yun yung nagpalaki.
Oh,
Yun
that's
talaga.
nice.
So, I only paid what I owe them. And then, by the time na bayaran ko yun, sobrang gumaan yung pakiramdam ko. Then I told
Wow.
myself that I'm already in the right path.
Yeah.
And then, yun din, I started to look for sources over the internet, social media, and look for like-minded people like you,
Mm.
my idol, who owns a lot of properties. Yun. So, and then parang napansin ko parang may kulang. We need to have a forum at least wherein like-minded people can talk to each other, share their stories, share their knowledge about investments, stock market, mutual funds, and other form of investments or business pa man yan. And I created a group, the Global Filipino Investors. Tapos, yun na, parang naging domino effect. Friends
Floy,
of
Floy,
friends.
I'm gonna cut you off muna.
Yeah.
Guys, ang daming sinabi ni Floy dito na nuggets of wisdom. Number one, I want to admire you, Floy. I wanna admire you for acknowledging na, you got yourself in debt. And I also admire Floy na you're not coming here on stage telling the world na you are this some millionaire or some guy na naka Lamborghini or something. You're coming on stage telling na you are like everybody else. Dinaanan mo rin yung saya ng buhay. Yung gumasos ka and then unknowingly it became millions in debt. I admire you for that. And number two, I admire you na you communicated with your credit card company. Mahirap ba yun? Yung parang, syempre pwede mo naman takasan, pero what made you decide to call them?
Well, kasama na rin yun ng financial maturity ko. So, I asked myself, kung tatakasan ko siya, paano yung magiging credit history ko? So, ano yung magiging credit rating ko sa Pilipinas? Paano kung gusto ko nang bumili ng bahay? Or bumili ng condo? Hindi ako makakabarong ng pera kung kailangan. No? So, those are the things that I considered. At the same time, of course, nandun ka na rin dun sa time na yun, 25, 27, no? Nandun ka na sa path talaga na magpapamilya na eh. So I asked myself if I'm not going to pay this, this will be a burden to me hanggang sa pagtanda ng mga anak ko. So yun.
Oh.
I paid whatever I owe them.
I want the audience to learn what you just did. So guys, if you're in problematic situations right now, you are in debt or you made the wrong decisions at some point in your life, I want to guide you to pivot back. Huwag mong hahayaan yung one wrong mistake to define the rest of your life. Diba? Just like what Floyd did, nagkamali siya, in-acknowledge niya, and then Floyd did things to recover. And then eventually, nabayaran mo, no?
Yeah. Wait lang ha. Nahuhulog yung background ko eh. Ano ba
sige lang. I'll take over muna. So, while Floyd is fixing background, yun lang. I wanna share with you guys, all the audience, communication is very important. You communicate with people during good times and during bad times, you also communicate. Meron ako isang friend also sa church. He was in a lot of debt. And he told me na talagang for more than 5 years or 10 years, he continuously communicated with yung mga may utang siya and continuously parang try to recover from it. So ngayon, nakawala na siya sa utang, iba rin yung pakiramdam. Di ba, Floy?
Yeah. Sobra. Alam mo yung para ka naging milyonaryo instant. Yun yung feeling. Parang kasi pagka may utang ka, alam mo yung lagi kang kabado, parang every time na magre-ring yung phone mo, sino ba itong tumatawag na to? Unknown number. Should I answer this number? So kasi if I will answer this number, baka mamaya credit card company yan. i-stressin
Yeah.
lang ako niyan. So,
And you're gonna be always hiding in the shadows, no, Floy?
yeah.
So now you're able to come on stage, be live. Wala ka ng burden, di ba?
Yeah. So
So,
yung
yun
iba
lang.
kasi talaga natatakot. So they just have whatever they own from the bank, no. So they just have to ask the bank kung meron bang way to compromise with you guys. I'm willing to pay for whatever I owe, but I'm just going to pay for whatever I own. I will not be paying for the interest. Most of these banks naman, they will allow as long as you are honest. Kasi nga, rather than mawala yung bayad na yon, yung pera na yon, edi papayag na sila. O sige, bayaran mo na lang whatever you owe us. Most of these banks, they will agree.
Powerful lesson there, Floy. And I also want to honor your wife. Anong name niya ulit?
Yeah, my wife's name is Jel.
Si Jel. So hindi
Yeah.
kanya iniwan. Nahulog na yung background mo.
Nahulog na eh. Oo nga,
Hayaan mo
yeah.
na yan. Ayun, adjust mo na lang. So hindi kanya iniwan nung nalaman niya marami ka ng debt.
Yes. Well, kasi yun lang. You just also have to be honest to her. So, of course, aminado naman talaga ako during those times. Talagang hindi ako marunong magawak ng pera eh. So, it's actually became a way for us to also look on how to look for solutions. So, yun, medyo nagtipid nga lang talaga. As in, when I started to tell myself na this time I'm going to change everything, my aspect when it comes to handling my finances, talagang discipline, todo discipline. As in, I experienced na siguro mga 20% lang yata ng kinikita ko noon, yun lang yung the daily expenses. I've been saving at least umabot ng 50-60% whatever I owe. Diretso sa savings yon and pangbayad sa whatever I need to pay. So,
Hirap nun.
discipline talaga, as in discipline. And then of course, iba rin din na when you have the mindset of an investor, it also will help you as an individual to strategize, look for other sources of income.
And so yun nga, I want to honor Jel for really, being a supportive wife to you. And kaya Floy, talagang now na mayaman ka na, hindi mo dapat makalimutan yung mga mga pinagdaanan nyo together. Di ba, Jel?
Yeah, well,
Floy,
well, I can kumbaga happily say that financially we're stable. We're doing okay. Yeah. Kumbaga despite the situation that is happening in the world right now, siguro malaki yung naitulong na merong yung financial preparedness. So regardless of the situation, just have to be ready. You just have to make sure that you have enough emergency funds. So nakatulong yung mga bagay na yun.
Mm-hmm. So guys, dun sa mga watching live, no? So right now we're talking about the FinLit Summit, no?
Yeah.
Where we're gonna share with you how you can get your tickets and listen to the 30 speakers. So, but before that, I wanna, we can share the screen, Sean. Paano mag-share screen? There you go. But I wanna leave that there lang para makita ng mga tao. But Floy, you had a challenging last year. 2020 was very challenging for you. If you don't mind, can you quickly share it and what's the realization? So guys, nung nasa 7-digit debt si Floy, kala mo yun na yung pinaka-challenging time niya. Hindi pa pala.
Hindi pa.
2020 came. So Floy, share mo naman.
Yeah. Well, so December of 2020, so actually, yeah, December 2020, I started to have symptoms of COVID. So medyo doon ko naramdaman ko halos lahat ng symptoms ng COVID during those during that month, no. So that was first week of December, and then when I already told my wife, sige, pa-check na tayo kung for me to know kung ano ba talaga yung nararamdaman ko. So yun nga, I tested positive of COVID-19. So, ang pinaka-inisip ko noon actually is not myself eh. So, I thought of my family. So, kasi nga sobrang kinabahan ako eh. Dahil, syempre, as a dad, no? So, you rather experience all of those hardship than your family.
Yeah.
So Ako hindi ko inisip yung sarili ko eh. Inisip ko sila talaga. As in, yun doon ako sobrang nag-worry. Kasi magkakasama kami sa isang kama. Since yung dalawa kong babies pa, yung isa ko, yung eldest ko is 4 years old. He just turned 4 years old. So 3 years old pa lang siya that year. So then yung isa kong baby that time is only what only months pa lang. So parang well, sorry, 11 months during that time, no?
Grabe.
Kinabahan ako kasi nga syempre mga bata-bata mga to. Tapos paano pagka mahawa sila sa akin, even my wife, paano pag mahawa sila sa akin, no? So nagpa-hospital ako pero yung thinking ko is sila. And then after a few days, of course by the grace of God, no. So they all tested negative of COVID-19. So nakahiga na ako ng maluwag. So I told myself, makaka-focus na ako sa pagpapagaling ko. But may certain symptom ako na nirereklamo ko sa doctor ko na regular basis. So I complained about my head. And then the doctor said, sige, pa-CT scan tayo. So nung CT scan, hindi na ako binalikan ng doktor until I'm about to discharge from the hospital. So hindi ko napansin ano ba yung meron sa CT scan na yun until my wife she tried to tell me something about my whatever they found out about the scan pero hindi niya masabi sa akin directly until the doctor told me that Floi, you have a tumor in your head. So may brain tumor ako nalaman from that COVID-19 experience. Nalaman na may brain tumor ako, nagkaroon ako ng brain tumor. So right after ma-discharge from the hospital, we prepared myself for that surgery.
Ito, so kakagaling mo lang sa COVID nito.
Yes. So nagkaroon ako ng 2 weeks preparation or 3 weeks preparation for the surgery. So
after COVID, your body is mahina, no?
Mahina. To be honest, as a COVID survivor, may mga pa rin may mga symptoms pa rin in a way. Kumbaga, hindi pa ganun kalakas yung sense of smell ko until today.
Yeah, I heard.
So, yun. So, well, at least nakakatakbo-takbo na ako. Pero before, siguro, if we're talking about my situation 2 months ago, maglalakad lang ako ng ilang meters. Sobrang hingal na ako.
Hingal na.
That's already how many months? 6 months ago na. So, yun. Nung January, I had my surgery. So, that's January 11. Tama ba? 11 yata. So, I had my brain surgery. The brain surgery was the easy part.
Okay.
Yung pa yung easy part. The hardest was the post-op. So, yung recovery period as in na-experience ko kasi syempre bumaba na yung anesthesia.
Yeah.
So
pain.
Right after on the second day, doon ko na-experience yung sobrang sakit. As in yung sakit, I always identify yung kind of pain that I experience. It's like I always look at the window of the hospital because I just want to jump from the window.
Ganun kasakit.
Just for all the pain to stop. Ganun kasakit. As in first time that I showed my weakness to my wife by crying. I never cried to her.
And this pain is like lingering hours and hours or spurts?
Sobrang buong araw. 2 days of pain. I can say, yung sobrang pain 2 days, sobrang pain. As in, every day, yung tipong magalaw lang ng konti, sobrang sakit. As in, I had to ask for an ice chips para lang makontrol kasi may nagka-pneumonia rin ako nung surgery. So, imagine yung pain nun, uubo ka, yung pain mo masakit sa brain na, tapos uubo pa ako, masakit hanggang batok pababa. As in, hindi ko na siya kinaya. As in, I just wanted to well, not end my life, but I just wanted all the pain to stop.
It's really difficult.
Yeah. So, pero ito pa rin ang nagawa ng faith.
Yeah.
Iba yung faith. As long as you have faith in God, kasi the doctor told me that kind of pain I will had to experience it for 5 days.
Yeah.
Pero after 2 days, nawala lahat ng sakit.
Ah,
Uh, Nawala lahat as in, well, of course meron pa ring sakit. I mean, those kind of minor pains,
madali na
pero
lang yun.
oo, hanggang doon na lang yung hanggang sa first 2 days ko after the surgery, hanggang doon na lang yung sobrang pain.
Grabe, Floy.
So,
Marami ka pang gagawin siguro dito. Big things to do.
yeah,
God
yes.
has-
Well, I also think so. I mean, regardless, even if hindi man sa TGFI, maybe to other people, maybe someone's watching us right now and in a lot of pain and in need of words like this
Yeah.
to tell them that they just have to hold on, kasi they always have to remember that those kind of pains, they're just temporary.
Yeah.
So if you will learn to hold on to your faith, that will be lasting. That will be something that the Lord God will always be proud of because of your faith.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Floy. And now you're here. You look like
Yeah.
you're back on your feet,
Yes, yes. So
doing a 2-day seminar with 30 speakers.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
share my screen again. So tell us about your event, Floy. So
Sure.
sige lang, go ahead. We're gonna use this platform to promote because I want more people to join in on your weekend event.
Yes. So the Financial Literacy Summit, or should be called the FinLit Summit, this is our seventh run already of the FinLit Summit flagship. This is the flagship event of TGFI. So um, pre-pandemic times, nakakasama pa namin si Sir Carl. As in, sa SMX, we had a lot of events. Kasama pa si Sir Carl and different speakers. And for this year's event, we made it more interesting kasi nga, the theme of this year's event is, we call it Degeneration I, or Degeneration Investors. No? Bakit Degeneration Investors? No? Kasi yung iba, ang thinking, no, if you are a boomer, for example, or a Gen X, no, you are preparing already for your retirement, yung net worth mo. Kung millennial ka naman, you are more of on the family planning, family financial planning. Kung Gen Z ka naman, you're more into the cryptocurrencies, mga NFT, play to earn type of investments, no? So, but yung kung makikita natin doon, magkakaiba man yung preference natin in terms of investments, no, per generation. Still, all of us can be Generation I, or generation investors. So
Wow.
that's what we want to happen. That's what we want to build through this event, and of course, sa mas marami pang Pilipino, no. So that's this year's event. That's this year's theme of the event: Generation Investors.
So
Um,
Floyd, this show is recorded. So there will be people who will watch it sa recording. So if you're watching sa recording, don't be shy. Kumbaga, if you're
oh,
kay bata, kay matanda, pwede mag-join, no?
yeah. Well, again, this event, no. So the speakers of the event is one thing that you will be always proud of, no. We really invest in the lineup of speakers that we have, no.
O
So
yan.
makikita nyo from the screen, no.
Simulan na
We have,
natin. Ding Dong
yeah.
Dantes pa lang, oh.
Oo. Di ba yung mga kamukaan lang natin yan, Sir Kurt?
Hawig nga, no? Hawig ka.
So, Ding Dong Dantes. So,
Mas
we
hawig
have
ko yata si Benjamin Jokno.
Yeah, Governor Benjamin Jokno of BSP. We have
Okay.
David Almirol of Multisys. No? So, we have Sean C. So, Sir JG Atencio. We have John Aguilar. And all of these speakers are, again, 30 plus speakers po itong mga to. So, tapos, you know what makes this event interesting? You don't need to pay for anything.
Ayan na. Binuking mo na yung
Yes.
ating secret. So guys,
Okay.
how to get tickets for this event? Walang bayad, Floy.
Wala. Yeah, this is a free event, no? So, before, of course, pag SMX, syempre naniningil kami diyan. Syempre mahal-mahal na SMX eh.
Yeah.
But this time we're giving it for free, no? This is also our way of helping Filipinos when it comes to their financial education. So, this year's event is given for free. Again, this is a 2-day event, whole day event. wherein again they can join live, or if they're not available, ayaw nilang panoorin yung live, pwede naman yung recorded version, and pwede na lang balik-balikan, no? And again, the good thing is that they don't need to pay for anything. The topics that we will
Floy,
cover are
I'm
very
gonna,
interesting. Yeah.
mas pasingit lang. Guys,
Sure, sure.
I want to simmer on that a bit, no? Floy is working so hard to get 30 speakers all together, creating this website, putting a platform together, organizing the registration. He can charge, di ba? Pwede mag-charge si Floy kahit mga 1,000, 2,000, di ba? But Floy decided not to charge, ha, Floy. What's the mindset behind? Why are you not charging?
Well, this is our way of giving back, no, sa mga Pilipino. Um, Marami na pinagdadaanan ng mga Pilipino when it comes to different aspects, no? So, nawalan ng trabaho, nawalan ng pag-asa, maybe someone lost someone important in his life or her life, no? So, again, at least yung event na to can be a gateway of giving hope to people that, hey, if you want to solve at least on the financial aspect of your life, no, maybe this event can help you. And the good thing is that regardless of whatever age you are right now, you can easily relate because we're going to cover different topics. So, kasi hindi naman ibig sabihin, Sir Carl, na let's say we're going to talk about non-fungible tokens or NFTs. Pang Gen Z lang yan. Hindi.
Correct.
No? So, I'm a millennial, but I'm heavily invested right now in NFTs. Or, nag-shift ako ng aking investment portfolio. Before, I was at least 70% local. Medyo nag-shift ako ng konti. Nagbawas ako ng konti sa local. Naglagay ako sa cryptocurrency. Naglagay din ako sa global market. Because yun din yung tinuturo natin sa TGFI, no? That's the art of diversification. It's very important. So they need to diversify their money, their investment, so that they can enjoy the profits from different aspects. Hindi lang ikaw nagfo-focus sa isang investment platform.
Nakikita ko nga, Floy, mga post mo eh. Sometimes you make money just sa bahay lang, no? Staying at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sobra ang kung well, that will be another topic, pero
Yes.
sobrang ang daming na-realize ko during this pandemic, ang daming opportunities even if you're at home. Inisip nila parang wala namang way, there are a lot of opportunities. For example, I do P2P trading. So that's I trade cryptocurrency. So P2P. And I earn, hindi ko na sasabihin how much I earn, but I earn so good. So that's one.
Money exchange, bale.
Cryptocurrency, pero person to person.
Yeah. Okay.
I earn so much from it. Tapos whatever I earn from it, hindi ko siya ginagastos, Sir Carl.
Yeah.
So what I do is that I put it to another investment vehicle. So naglalagay ako doon sa isang favorite play to earn.
May mga alaga ka, di ba? I see it.
Yes. So I have Axie Infinity. So right now I'm already a breeder. So I have 10 teams already. In ano ba yan? Nagtatanggalan na yung background ko. So I have 10 teams already. Doon sa 10 teams na yon, they again, kumbaga marami akong accounts, pinapalaro ko sa kanilang accounts, and then we share the profits together. Tapos because of this, I saw the opportunity there, and I'm on my way to build another 20 teams.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ano bang topic mo on the 2-day seminar?
Yes. So the topics again are from different segments. So we have topics that
Daanan natin to, Floy, starting from Benjamin Diokno pababa quickly. Sige.
So again, si Governor Diokno will be talking about the status of financial education in the Philippines. Ano yung naging progress ng financial literacy at least the whole year sa mga Pilipino. We'll also have topics like for Ding Dong Dantes, he'll be sharing his story as not just a celebrity, but a person who believe in the concept of deliveries. So
Yeah.
merong tinayong sariling business si Ding Dong, which is Ding Dong PH. So he'll be sharing the story of the company. And then we also have a good friend of mine, si Kuku, is started siya as a YouTuber, and then nag-click yung Axin Finley. Now he has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So he'll be talking about the potential of non-fungible tokens. And
Floy,
then we also
batiin ko
have
lang aking Floy, but magbabati lang ako. Hi Rina, thank you for joining in. Si Kuku Crypto TV ba are those streamers na they don't show their face?
well, si Kuku, he shows naman his face. Pero eto kasi ayaw niyang palagay yung mukha niya. Gusto niyang
Ah,
pakita yung logo.
yung logo niya.
Yeah,
May
yung
iba kasi
brand.
meron lang logo lang, di ba? Hindi
Yeah.
nagpapakita.
Yeah, gusto niya pakita yung brand niya. So,
Nice.
yun. And then we also have speakers from BDO. We have
Digital
Gen Z
banking.
speakers. Yeah, we have Gen Z speakers. We have the famous YouTuber si Laika Maravilla. We also have First Metro Securities will be joining us. Another property guru si Dr. Mary Gauso, also a
Friend of
favorite
ours.
speaker. Yeah, she's also one of our favorites in TGFI. We also have speakers like Sean C is joining to talk about how advertising through Google or SEO or SEM can help your business. We also have topics sa day 2. We have David Almirol who'll be talking about also his business experience kasi sa business ni David sa Multisis, their company is one of the most busy companies right now in the Philippines. Sila yung developer ng Stay Home, Stay PH, the Stay Safe PH, one
Yeah.
of the most used apps right now in the Philippines when it comes to tracking COVID-19. And then what else or who else? We have other speakers like sino pa ba?
Floy,
Si
I'll help you out.
yeah,
I think
sure.
for those who are curious about cryptocurrency on how to get started, I mean, Floyd, di ba? You may be curious all you want, you may study all you want, but if you don't open your account, you will never progress, di ba, with your
Yeah.
cryptocurrency experience. So I think you have to listen to Nigel Gaba of PDAX kasi that is where you will start your first exchange. Eh.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. PDAX. Oh, it's they're one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges right now in the Philippines. PDAX. So I think the last time I had an update from them, parang they already have 1 million yata
Yeah.
accounts in the Philippines or 1 million accounts in total. Yeah, and the interesting here is that the event itself, we're going to cover different perspectives, as
Yeah.
in from a mindset of a Gen Z to millennial to the Generation X up to the boomers.
May boomers ka pa na
Yeah,
speakers.
yeah,
Oh, di ba?
yeah. Hindi ko
So, no,
sasabihin kung sino yung mga boomers dyan, pero
di ba?
medyo
Wala nga amin. But may
oo, wala.
boomers.
Wala
Ma-
amin. Pero the good thing is that ano talaga siya, as in we made it very diversified.
There's no kumbaga there's no yung parang walang pinipili ba sa English dun, yung parang wala kang discrimination of all
Yes.
generations.
Yes. Agree.
We
Totally
learn
agree.
from Oy Floy, alam mo, I wanna share to all the listeners. We have to learn from everybody. Kung kunyari, if you are medyo senior na, medyo 50s, 60s, ganon, you are boomers. Kayo yun. Di ba? It's now an opportunity for you to learn from the younger ones. Like ako, I'm a Gen X yata ako. I'm in my mid-40s, di ba? Now, I want to learn also from the younger people. Na I'm very open to hear the young speakers, di ba? Yan. So
Yes.
excited
Yes.
ako. Panonood.
Yes.
Oh,
And
that's Alessandro Araulo of Atram.
yes, we have Atram joining. They'll be talking about global funds. Our chairman CEO JJ Atensio will be the one to interview her and si Edmond. Edmund Lee of Kalum Institute.
Kalum.
Also
Yeah, and then
Rochelle van der Berke of FWD.
then you have Kim Store. Bumibili
Yes.
ako dyan.
Yes, Kim Store, si Kim Lato. So,
Oh my
well,
gosh.
she'll be talking about e-commerce. So, talagang, ano to, we'll cover different aspects talaga. So, not just the most, kumbaga, in business right now, but we'll also talk about the latest investments and how other investments can fit your risk appetite. No, so meron dito mga government related investments like um, meron tayong pera will be part of the topics for in this event. So bakit kailangan mong intindihin yung pera? So ano yung pera is like the 401k of the
Oh yeah.
US. No? So
Yeah.
yun. So it's a very interesting 2-day event for them. And the good thing is that sa kahit gaano kaganda at kagagaling ng mga speakers na to, kahit bigyan mo kami ng 1,000 pesos, 100 pesos, hindi namin tatanggapin yan, Sir Carl. We're
Wow.
going to give it back to you because
Wow.
this event is given for free.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Guys, that's a different kind of heart. So thank you, Floy, for being so kind and generous. Ako, willing ako to pay kahit pa a few thousand pesos yan kasi di ba, sulit naman. So Floy, so you mentioned, no, lastly, it's free.
Yes.
So guys, libre, walang bayad. Kung ito lang kailangan mong gawin. Kung hindi nyo pag ginawa to, ewan ko na, sayang na, di ba? So what do they need to do, Floy? At least go to the website, no?
Yes. So all they have to do is go to the website. Again, the website is www.tgfiph.com/finlit2021. So
Okay.
punta lang kayo dyan. And then once you go there, of course, hanapin mo lang yung register now. Just
Ito sa
register,
baba.
put in your details. Ayan, put in your details, and then press submit. Tapos you'll receive already an email from us. Yung welcome email and of course the link for this weekend's event.
All right, Raj, thank you for registering.
you.
So yun lang. Thank you very much, Floy, for sharing with all our viewers itong treat na to for this weekend. Ako, I look
Yes,
forward
yes.
to. Kung meron, guys, to all the viewers out there, you know, whatever you need to do, you structure your weekend, diba? I know we have things to do, but sayang, just register, put in your earphones and listen in, diba? Sayang din to. But it's recorded pa, no, Floy?
Yes. Yung same link after yung live, they just have to go back. Tapos pwede na nilang panoorin. Pwede na nilang balik-balikan. So, yun din yung magiging recorded link talaga. So,
Salamat.
ganun siya ka-accessible.
You know, Floy, ako guys, as a businessman, ang daming ginigive up ni Floy for this one because he can easily sell tickets. He can sell tickets. He cannot record it and sell the recording only afterwards. Di ba, Floy?
Yeah.
I'm sure inisip na yan. Na-tempt ba kayo o talagang libre talaga?
Well, kasi pagka FinLit Summit, to be honest naman, may bayad siya talaga. But that was when we been doing our traditional events, no?
You
So,
have to
syempre,
pay for the venue.
Oh, the venue is very expensive. No? So, SMX alone, hello, for a 2-day event, it's, parang yung last na check ko, it's 3, 4, 5, para mga ganun na kamahal yun, ha? So,
Kaya
5M
real estate talaga is the way to go.
Oo. So, online talaga. So, when we tried online, we see the convenience that it can reach out to as many people as possible. It can reach out not just people in the Philippines but overseas. So, yun yung kinatuwa namin. So, kaya yun, we decided to give this event for free.
All right. Thank you very much, Floy. Shout out to Micah and kung sino
Si Micah, that's our marketing head.
Ayun. Hi, Micah. Hello.
Hi, Micah.
And Raj. All right. So on that note, Floy, we'll be ending this session. So I hope sa lahat ng nakikinig, please register. Super thanks. Yes, Rina, welcome. Register kayo dito. And you've got nothing to lose. Yung sinasabi natin sa business, nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Yes.
Final words, Floy, for all your audience.
Yes, so to all of our audience right now, again, maraming salamat for staying with us in today's episode. And I'm happy that I have shared my story to all of you, and of course, shared about the event. No, so FinLit Summit is again, we consider this as the biggest financial literacy event in the Philippines because hello, we last year we got 10,000 attendees. So
Grabe.
that's the same
Yeah.
number we're targeting this year. Pero mukhang malalagpasan kasi last count namin more than na yung registrations. So,
10,000. I think yung mga makikinig dito sa show ko, baka
mm,
10,000 ulit yan.
oo. Oo. so, so
By
uh,
weekend.
and again, ano siya, sobrang sulit. No? So,
Agree.
you're not going to pay for anything. All you have to do is go to the event, join us, and then ang kagandahan doon, you also have a chance to get freebies from us or perks from us.
May
No?
pa may
So,
pa may pag-giveaway ka pa.
may
Libre
pag-giveaway
na
pa
nga,
kami.
may pag-giveaway pa.
Yes, may pag-giveaway pa. So that's our again way of giving back. Kasi nga we're not will all of these achievements will not be possible without the support of the Filipino people. So yun. So that's how we see things and how we see how things will go back. Kumbaga yung balik sa amin, it's tenfold.
Maraming salamat, Floy. So thank you very much, Floy, for taking time off your busy schedule to guest in our show. FinLit Summit 2021 this Saturday and Sunday na. Get your
Yeah.
tickets on tgfiph.com, FinLit 2021. Maraming salamat, everybody, for joining us. Thank you very much, Floy. Good
Thank
night,
you.
everybody.
Thank you.